What's up, guys? Welcome back. Every single time I post this picture on Instagram, somebody inherently asks me, what app did that come from? Or what am I using to track my Roth IRA? And the simple answer is just the Vanguard app. So it's the first of the month today. Today I want to go through not only the Vanguard app, but why I think that the Roth IRA is super, super important. As you've seen, I've been posting a ton of videos about my dividend portfolio, and my longtime subscribers are getting a little worried, like, hey, Brad, what happened to the index funds and your Roth IRA in your retirement? The Roth IRA is still one of the first things that I max out before I invest in my brokerage account, and I'll be sure to tell you all the reasons why. Before we dive into the Vanguard app, just a little background on the Roth IRA for those that do not know about it. The Roth IRA is a tax-advantaged retirement account, individual retirement account. Now, there's different types of tax advantage. You have your 401k, 403b, 457. Those are what we call tax deferred, meaning you put money in now, tax-free, it lowers your income, and then later on, when you take money out, you'll be taxed on it then. You defer your taxes to another time. This is a post-tax tax advantage account where we are going to put money into our Roth IRA, and it is going to grow. Our dividends, our capital gains, and everything are going to grow over the course of our life. And then when we turn 59 and a half, or we have some other qualified reasons to take them out, which I'll talk about, you get all of that money tax-free. All the dividends that you generate, tax-free. All the capital gains that you get, tax-free. So that's why it's a tax advantage account. So we have our traditional 401ks, 403bs, 457s, traditional IRAs. Those are going to be used as tax deferred. No taxes now, tax later. The Roth IRA, first major benefit, is there is tax now and no taxes later. Why is that a benefit? Well, because we don't know what's going to happen to the tax code, but we do know that no taxes one day is going to be better. If anything, taxes are going to rise, right? So if we can put our money in a retirement account and know that later on we're going to pay no taxes on it, that's a good thing. Now, I talked about other qualified ways to get that money out before you turn 59 and a half. A major misconception, and this is an aha moment every single time I tell people, you are allowed to take your contributions back at any time, penalty-free and tax-free. If you put $5,000 into a Roth IRA tomorrow and you need that $5,000 next week, you could take that out. It's the capital gains, the growth, the dividends. Those are what you cannot take out. Okay? So there's a difference between the capital gains or the growth and your contributions. Contributions you can take at any time. That's why I kind of use my Roth as an emergency fund. Also, for first-time home buyers or for the sake of education, for not only you but your spouse and your children, you are allowed to take money out before 59 and a half. Now, you won't be penalized, but if you use them for these things, you will pay taxes on them. That's okay. So it's going to be kind of a last resort kind of thing if you're saving up for a house or if you're saving up for college. But just know, you can take money out if you're a first-time home buyer. And just remember this, fun fact, the IRS considers a first-time home buyer anybody that has not owned a house for the last 2 years. So if you and your spouse owned a house 5 years ago and for the last 3 years you've been renting, and you go to buy again, you are considered a first-time home buyer as far as the IRS is concerned. And the last thing that I really love about it is there's no required mandatory distribution. So in your 401k and 403b, when you get to a certain age, you have to start pulling money out. That is not true with the Roth IRA. So it literally can be used for generational wealth. So let's dive into my phone. Let's look at the app. I'm going to show you. I'm going to make a contribution right now. Every single month on the first of the month, I make an automatic contribution to my Roth IRA. That's why I say I have it maxed out, but I'm dollar cost averaging over time. So I stopped that automatic because I wanted to show you guys exactly how you do it and how easy it is when using the app. I'll admit the Vanguard app is not as easy as it could be. I wish they would maybe hire a developer just to clean it up a little bit, but it's not impossible to use. You get some great information. You can also have your Roth IRA on another platform if you want. I just love Vanguard, their simplicity. I love their structure. I've talked about Vanguard. You know I'm a Vanguard fanboy. I even wore my red shirt for Vanguard today. All right, so here we go, Vanguard. Let's load in with our little finger here. Okay, so as you can see, I have $13,009. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to tell you all your assets. I have a brokerage account in here, but it has 2 cents in it. 2 cents. And that's before I really knew about brokerage account. Right now, I've used Robinhood, M1 Finance, Webull, and all those other things for my brokerage accounts. But I've always kept my Roth IRA right here. As you can see, $13,009.22 in my Roth. If you have a spouse, you get your own Roth. You can't combine them, all right? So they go by Social Security number. So I have a Roth IRA and so does my spouse. Right here is that picture that I was talking about that people see. As you can see this year, they give you a little update. Fun fact, guys, you have until tax day to contribute to the previous year. So with what's going on right now, they've actually moved the tax deadline to July. So if you're just opening a Roth IRA right now, you're going to contribute to 2019 first, and then you're going to contribute to 2020 because there is a limit. Right now, for me, at my age, it's $6,000 per year. As you can see, I've already maxed mine out. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to look at contribute if I want to put money in. But I wanted to show you first the features and the things that they show you. So right here, here's just like a general basis. As you can see, my entire Roth IRA is Vanguard VTSAX, total stock market index fund. It gets me about 7%, as we'll see what my returns are so far, and I'm happy with that. It's a nice safe investment. It's almost like having bonds, but a little more risky. People ask me all the time, should I have bonds? When I turn 40, I'll consider starting to add some bonds over time, but right now at 38, I'm perfectly happy with what I have going on. If I click the More button, I can get some other details, some history. I can look at my cost basis right here. So you can see if you scroll through my short-term capital gains, my long-term capital gains, my total gains and loss, $600. I obviously haven't taken any realized gains. If we go back here, let's go to More. Personal performance. So the balance right now, you can see I've gotten 7.5% return in the lifetime. I've had this about 2 years now. $807 worth. Now that is a combination of the growth and the dividends. VTSAX pays about a 2% dividend. So far, I've put in $12,202.19, and that's that. With that growth, gets me over $13,000. You can see I'm at 7.5, like I just said. So it gives you a little bit of ups and downs and lets you know where it's at. You could change the date at which you look at this. You can look at it year to date since inception. Year to date's probably bad. Year to date, they haven't given me that. You probably have to be in there for a couple months. But so far, I'm down minus 481 for the year to date. For the 1 year, though, 10%. So we have gone up and down. But if you want to just contribute, all you'd be on your home screen right here. And it's simple as pressing contribute. So once you get into the contribute page, select fund. If you have a Roth IRA, you have something in here, and I'll show you. You have the federal money market account, and that's kind of their holding account. I've heard horror stories of people investing in their Roth IRA and just putting money into their federal money market account. Now, some people use this as a holding account for money. If you had a brokerage account or you had a bunch of different funds, you would use this account as kind of the inbox and then put it out everywhere. Since I don't have that, I'm going to go right into VTSAX. If you had more than one, you'd have to put it into the federal money market first, then move it to VTSX. It would be a two-step process. Don't forget to do that. But for me, I can put it right in the total stock market. This is not an employee-sponsored rollover plan. This is the year 2020. So this is where you could contribute to 19 or 20. I have 19 maxed out. Tells you the yearly maximum right now for my age, depending on my birthday right there. It tells you I've contributed $702 this year. I can enter the amount. 500 times 12 months gets me to that max. So now I have the fund, my bank, non-employee sponsored. I continue. Now VTSX is a mutual fund, guys, so this is not a live pricing. So I'll get the pricing, whatever it is at the end of today. Accept, submit. So now if I'm back on my home page, I look at my order status. There it is, June 1st, in progress, ready to go. Like I said, at the end of the day, the price of VTSAX will be set, and then that will go through. And guys, it is as simple as that. Although I love the dividend portfolio and everything, guys, I am still first maxing on my 403B, maxing on my 457, getting all my tax-deferred accounts maxed first. I then am maxing my Roth IRA. Like I said, it's not maxed right now because obviously I just contributed, but I have it set. I have some amount of money in my sinking fund for $500 to be automatically contributed. So that's considered max. Then I moved on to my brokerage accounts. I'll leave my entire Vanguard playlist up here, guys. Everything from VTSAX and everything you need to know. And down here, I'll give you my most recent update of my dividend portfolio if you want to see that side of the fence as well. Until I see you guys on the next one, stay positive, work really, really hard, always be kind to other people. Hope you have yourself an amazing day and an even better tomorrow.